Konnichiwa, my gamers. It is TechGameTeen today, and today, guys, I'm going to talk about replay value in games and stuff. And now, first, before we start, I'm going to tell you the definition of replay value, just in case you don't know. You're a youngling out there, just in case you don't know the definition. Basically, replay value is to where how good the game is, or how bad the game is, after you beat the game the first time. Now, usually good replay value will be a game that you can come back to constantly after you beat it the first time, or even after the second, third, on and on. And then bad replay value is like a game you can't come to multiple times. After the first time you beat it, it was a sweet start, it was a sweet time, a sweet journey, but hey, I don't savor the moment, and it's not that good anymore when I come back to it. Now, I'm just going to be basically discussing my opinions, some good examples, some bad examples, stuff like that. So first thing I want to say are the type of games that usually have good replay value. Now, the type of game that usually have good replay value to me are usually RPGs. And the reason why I say RPGs the most is because, you know, they usually have multiple options and stuff, and different stories and different endings, and there's so many things you can do to come back to. Like, one game you guys already know that instantly pops to my mind is Skyrim. That game, like the Elder Scrolls series just in general, even Fallout, those games have so much stuff to do that after you can beat the games probably like 10 times, you still haven't even found everything to do in the game. There's so much stuff. You can't even beat those games. It's actually, the developers have actually said it's impossible to beat the games because there are some missions that go on infinitely. So that makes it impossible. And there's other games, not even just Elder Scrolls or Fallout. I would even say like RTSs too. I really love RTSs because I believe that's what I'm playing right now. Kingdom Rush RTS, those top-down like strategy games. Other games like Dragon Origin, Dragon Inquisition, Witcher. Yeah, the Witcher series I heard is really good and has good replay value. Mass Effect, Fable, Borderlands. I love myself Borderlands, and Deus Ex. Love Deus Ex, man. That game is good, like, trust me. And what I like about that game is what gives me good replay value, because you're mostly not going to find everything to do the first time you play around. You're going to have to go back a couple times to actually find everything you need to do. I know Pokemon probably has a lot. I don't really play Pokemon, so I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. That just popped to my mind for some reason. But yeah. And fighting games, gosh. That's the reason why I play so many on my channel, like Super Smash, Flash, and stuff like that. Because the fighting games, gosh, replay value are the highest I've ever seen. Like, in my opinion, to me, fighting games have the best replay value. They don't even need to be highly story-oriented, have the best-looking graphics or anything. It's just the gameplay mechanics. They don't get old. You're always learning something new. You're always learning new combos, new punishing moves. That's why Tekken, Street Fighter, Super Smash Bros, Super Smash Flash, Skullgirls. There's so many other fighting games on my mind right now, but you know, they never get old because they have constant replay value, and you don't necessarily have to always focus on story and things of that nature. Now, games that usually have bad replay value, they're usually games that usually don't necessarily, you know, after the first time, they kind of get old and they kind of get stale. Games like that, like I know a game kind of like that to me was for Infamous. And I know Infamous 1 and 2, those games were boring after the first time I played them. I really enjoy Infamous. That game gets really mixed reviews. Some people say they like it, some say they really hate it. But I liked it the first time I played around. Just the second time, it was really boring and stale to me. I could not get back into it. Games like that, for example. Oh, other good games that have high replay value are hack and slash games. Games like Diablo and X-Men Legends, Ultimate Alliance, games like those. Gauntlet Dark Legacy, the Gauntlet series, love those games. Those games are awesome. They usually have a high replay value because I can go back and constantly play those games, and I have all those games I just named too. So yeah. Usually other types of games that have high replay values are open world games. Like I'm pretty sure you guys expected that. That's why a lot of people still play Minecraft and GTA, because they're open world. For some reason, there's been a trend lately ever since the PlayStation 4 and I don't know, Xbox One came out. It's some trend that a lot of games are open world. Witcher, Batman Arkham, but they were already open world. But I'm just saying, open world games usually tend to have a lot of replay value because they have so much stuff you can do. I mean, you have freedom of choice, freedom of whatever you want to do. So that's basically why they have high replay value. But usually games with bad replay value are just usually games they're probably highly story oriented, which that's not the case all the time. Or games that don't really have many options. First time you go through, it's alright, but the second time you come back, man, it's stale. It's garbage. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I just wanted to discuss that because that was on my mind for a while. Give me some comment below some good categories and stuff that you know that have high replay value. I can make a second part because there's still a lot of genres I didn't go over, so I might make a second part to this. But yeah, guys, yeah, if you guys enjoyed, yeah, just leave a comment. I read all of them, and like I always say, I'll see you guys in the next video. Game on, TechGameTeen.